Maine follows the Federal Consumer Credit Protection Act formula for wage garnishment and applies Maine's minimum wage, which is significantly above the federal rate, in the 30 times calculation, increasing the protected earnings floor for Maine workers. The Maine garnishment limit. The lesser of 25% of disposable earnings per pay period, or the amount by which disposable earnings exceed 30 times Maine's minimum wage. Maine applies 30 times the state minimum wage rather than the federal minimum wage, producing a higher protected floor for Maine workers. At Maine's current minimum wage, the protected weekly earnings floor substantially exceeds what the federal formula would produce using the federal minimum wage. For lower-wage Maine workers, this formula may significantly reduce or eliminate the amount subject to garnishment. Disposable earnings in Maine. Gross wages minus legally required deductions, federal and Maine state income taxes, Social Security, Medicare. Voluntary deductions are excluded. Maine garnishment procedure. Maine requires that a pre-judgment attachment or post-judgment execution be obtained from the court. A writ of execution is delivered to the court officer for service on the employer. The employer must answer and begin withholding within the required time frame. Maine allows continuing garnishment orders. Exempt income, Social Security, unemployment, workers' compensation, disability benefits, and retirement income from qualified plans are generally exempt from garnishment in Maine. Maine also provides a specific exemption for wages necessary for the support of the debtor and their dependents. A court can reduce or eliminate garnishment based on demonstrated hardship. Maine's $80,000 homestead exemption and the state minimum wage enhancement to the garnishment formula reflect Maine's generally debtor-protective statutory framework. People Locator skip tracing identifies current Maine employers for wage garnishment proceedings. Results within 24 hours or less. Visit peoplelocatorskiptracing.com to place your order.